Grazie. Today is October 10th, 2022, and it is day number 7 of my walk on Cammino di Sant'Antonio. It is 10 o'clock in the morning. I am in the city of Ferrara, and I'm gonna spend a few hours wandering around here. It's a very lively city, different than other places I've gone through in Italy. I don't see many tourists here. It's mostly local people. I like the atmosphere, so my idea is to walk 25 kilometers today. It's a sunny day. The weather is perfect for hiking, so I don't think it's gonna take me long to get to another town called Altedo. So I'm gonna spend some time, extra time here in Ferrara, perhaps have lunch here and then head towards Altedo. So we'll see how the day is going to be like. I was born in 1961 in South America, in a town called Santos, in the state of São Paulo, Brazil. I remember when I was at the university in São Paulo, I had a teacher who used to say that no one is a foreigner because everyone is. Brazil is a country of immigrants, just as like the United States. My first time in the US was in the late 70s. I lived for 1 year with an American family. I went to high school and it was a wonderful time. My first time in Europe, it was in the early 80s. I traveled to Portugal, Spain, France, England. But what I've been noticing throughout these years, especially the last 2 decades, is that Europe has been Americanized in the sense that you have a number of immigrants nowadays living in countries like Germany, Italy, France. So yes, Europe has definitely been Americanized in that sense. It's fair to say that nowadays, Europe is also a country of immigrants, and the society has been changing in all these countries, major Western European countries. And on the other hand, I feel like the United States, especially in the last decade, is kind of being Europeanized. In the sense that people, especially people living in the urban areas, are relying more and more on social benefits, which is very much a European thing, with the kind of governments they have in Europe. It's traditionally it's been a place where people have social benefits here, especially in fields like education and health. And this is what's happening in the US in this last few years. Once again, especially in urban areas, people rely more and more on social benefits. So in a way, that's what I can say. I think it's fair to say that this is what globalization has brought to these Western countries. They're becoming kind of one or very similar in the way society is organized and the way people live. So I don't know if it's for the better, but this is what I see it's been happening. It was a quiet day on the Camino today. I left the city of Ferrara around noon. I really enjoyed spending the morning in Ferrara. It seems to be a very unique place. I walked a bit over 25 kilometers. I made it to the town of Altedo. I was able to check in at a hotel. I took a shower, I rested a bit, and now I am out so I can get a bite to eat. I'm gonna try to find a pizzeria so I can have a pizza. And later I'm gonna head back to the hotel so I can rest. And tomorrow I'll continue my walk on Cammino di Sant'Antonio to the sanctuary of La Verna in Italy.